Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome back to Stranded Alien Dawn, where we now have floaty furniture. Look at that, that is wonderful. I mean, right now we do only have the one floaty table and a couple of floaty chairs, but hopefully very soon indeed, we can upgrade all the furniture around the base and make it nice and floaty. We can have floaty armchairs and floaty beds and floaty crafting tables and floaty shelves and floaty everything else. It's all going to get very floaty. And why would we not want to have lots of floaty furniture? We are stuck on a random planet out in the middle of nowhere with very little chance of rescue, I would say. I think we have to try and enjoy the good things in life, and I would say floaty furniture is definitely a good thing in life. So yes, we're going to try and get lots of floaty furniture set up just because I think it's quite exciting and I do quite like it. I mean, already it looks like we've outlined those two stools to be upgraded into floaty chairs, which is good. And then over here, that bed is also ready for an upgrade. Whose bed is that? Yoko's bed. So Yoko, very soon, hopefully, is going to get our very first floaty bed, which is all very exciting. So yes, expect lots of kind of floaty furniture appearing in the near future. However, to begin today, we're going to do something a little bit less floaty, but it is something that people have been suggesting in the comments quite a lot. We are going to build ourselves a low battery sensor. Not quite as exciting as floaty furniture, but still quite useful and practical. So yes, when the batteries do get low, I've been noticing it, and then I've been telling somebody to come over here and switch on the generator. And that's okay, for the most part that's kind of worked out fine, but it is a manual process. We do have to get somebody, normally Talas, to go and switch that on. However, if we build ourselves a low battery sensor, that'll just automatically switch that thing on when the batteries get to a certain level, which will be quite helpful. So I think we get one of those in. It is one CPU core. We've got 3 of those left. And then 10 alloys. Okay, we're okay with the alloys. We're sort of getting through those again, which is pretty good. Yeah, that's okay. So let's get one of those in. I mean, where does that need to go? Where does that need to go? Does it have to go? Oh, it's kind of on the floor. I assumed it would be up on the wall, but no, it's kind of on the floor down here. I mean, yeah, do we just put it next to this thing here? Nothing else is going to go here. Let's pop it there, look. There we go. So get that in, please. That'd be quite helpful. I mean, right now, they're not going to do anything because it's 7 o'clock in the evening. It's their kind of relaxation and then their bedtime. So very soon, they're all going to clear off to bed. Jailer reached combat 3. That's pretty good. That's very good. We do have a broken battery. Yes, we need one piece of electronics to go and repair that. I don't think we have any electronics. No, we've got 0 electronics. I think we can make electronics, so eventually, when they all start going back to work and all the power switch back on and such like, I think, yes, they'll then be able to make some more. Then we've got plenty of silicon, haven't we? 274 silicon. Yeah, that's quite a lot. What else was it? Is it the alloys? Is it that and alloys? Yeah, silicon and alloys. So we should be able to make quite a lot of electronics. Okay, so hopefully they can work on that. One thing I did think of last time, we put together this little kind of, this little table over here. So that table's sort of sole purpose is to manufacture fuel. That's all we wanted to do. So next door, just there, we have a wooden oil press. That's one sole job is to make vegetable oil. And then the idea is they take the vegetable oil from there, put it onto this workbench and turn that into fuel. Because we need lots of fuel to make ourselves the lovely carbon nanotubes, which means we can have lots of lovely floaty furniture, very important. However, I did leave the order to make fuel in here as well. So we might as well take that out of there. Oh, hang on. Oh, Talas has just started doing that. I mean, the entire night sort of flew by then while I was sort of jibber-jabbering on, which is good. But yeah, Talas is doing that. Oh, hang on. Oh, distress signal. Of course. We sent Nova out to go and check out a distress signal. Okay, Nova, what have we found? Or who have we found? This could be very exciting. There are some small charred debris here and a big chunk that is definitely a ship's control room module. Okie doke. The crash site is still burning and dangerous to work with, so I'll make note of the location for future visits. Okay, look for survivors. I think we have to go and look for survivors. If there was a distress signal, they're clearly in distress, which you would probably be if you were on a ship that crashed onto a planet. So I think you have to go and look for survivors. You've got your kind of gas mask thing, so you should be able to breathe okay and not breathe in all the toxic fumes and such. I mean, you still might get a bit burnt and singed around the edges because of the fire, but I think you have to go and look for survivors. Nova, go and have a look around. Somebody sent that thing. Oh, okay, hang on a minute. At the crash site, battling the intense heat surrounding the crash, I made my way to the control room and tried to find a way in. Suddenly, an explosion erupted on my right and sent me to the ground, coughing, ears ringing, and a stinging pain in my arm. Botherations. Okay, come back immediately. Oh, that did not work at all well. Okay, right, so Nova... Nova's very ill. Nova's not well at all. Hang on. Liquid fuel. Yeah, we'll get rid of fuel out of that workbench because that workbench is now the fuel workbench. So that's okay. So we'll get rid of it from there. Everything else, I think we're okay. We're making the healing balm, which is good. We've got good luck charms in stock, got umbrellas in stock. This is brilliant. Okay, things are looking good. Why don't we make a few more bandages? Just because we can. Let's make up to, do you know what? Do up to 50 bandages and be really, really prepared. What else can we do? Craft. Oh, hang on. Hang on. We unlocked the, is that in here? Craft weapons. The magic, definitely not lightsaber things. Those things requires one power cell. Hang on. We've got 3 of those because yeah, a net doesn't have a weapon. A net has no weapon at all. Although is it worth making a laser pistol for a net? I mean, really, everyone should have both types of weapon. Everybody should have, hang on, like a sort of a melee weapon. Yeah, nobody's got melee weapons. Nobody has a melee weapon at all. I assume, didn't we all have spears at one point? Or, oh, okay, maybe not then. Oh, okay, it might be worth making a few of those sort of fancy, definitely not lightsabers then. That might be worth doing. Okay, right, we'll try and get some of those done. However, yes, I can see that being a bit of an issue. So that needs power cells. Okay, so that's okay, but we are going to need quite a few of those. Power cells, not enough resources. So we need electronics and crystals. Okay, it's the electronics that is the problem. Is it worth getting another soldering bench in? Do we get another one of those in and just have that one dedicated to making electronics? That one can do all the other stuff. It can do CPU cores and pulse rifles and everything else. Well, that was time, so get rid of that for now. That can do all this kind of stuff. But then maybe we just have another one making electronics. That might be worth doing. That might be worth doing. Hang on. Production-wise, whereabouts that soldering bench? What do we need? 10 alloys. That's fine. We can do that. We can do that. And we'll put it facing this one, look. So it can be like that. It obstructs access to another device. Does it? Oh, no, hang on. That's facing that way. Hang on. No, I put it the wrong way around. It's supposed to go here. Hang on. Rotate, rotate. There we go. Like that. Yeah, so pop that in like that. If we get that put together pretty quickly, that'd be grand. Imagine Dave. Yeah, there we go. Dave the drone's already delivered the stuff. So somebody can go over here and just whack that with a hammer now and get it all done. I think Jail is doing some crafting. Bored Ember by babbling about pliers. There's so much player chat going on. Here we go. Ember's going to go and finish this thing off. Right, so soldering bench is done. Right, hang on a minute. So control circuit 3. So that means that will switch off at night time, which is good. And then if we craft electronics, do until we have 10, please. Just do that until we have 10. So that one can do both. That can do electronics and whatever else. That can just be solely for electronics. So hopefully we can get 2 people working on that. That would be quite good. I see the 3D printer there, making us some lovely carbon nanotubes. Oh, hang on. Hang on, how are we look? Hang on a minute. Hang on, right, those chairs are done. That's very exciting. I like that. But more importantly, we have our very first floaty bed. Look at that. They've even put little hexagons on it. Yay for the bestigons. Okay, that's wonderful. We've got a floaty bed. I mean, why do they float? Why do these things float? I mean, okay, they're made of carbon nanotubes. Do carbon nanotubes allow floatiness to happen? I don't know, but okay, that's very exciting. We've got ourselves some floaty dining arrangements and now a floaty bed. That is wonderful. Okay. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Research-wise, not researching anything. I mean, what do we go for now? What do we go for? Carbon fortifications. That could be exciting. Carbon towers. Yeah, maybe that's what we do. Let's build some carbon towers because that seems like a good thing. Carbon armor. Oh, this is wonderful. Carbon is the way forward. Yay for the nanotubes. Carbon rooms. Oh, That could be exciting. That could be very exciting. Also, they're electrical conductors and could be mixed with phosphorus-rich soil to provide some nice luminescence. What? So our rooms can glow? Is that what that means? Our rooms have like interior lighting or something. I don't know what that means. How about we do carbon rooms? That's only 12 hours. I'll do that in no time at all. It won't take 12 hours because we're really good at that. And then elevators, because that's just fun. And then pacifiers. Okay, yeah, right, there we go. Yeah, pacifiers are the sort of the tranquilizer type things. And then carbon fortifications. That sounds fun. I mean, combat mechs also sound fun. They also sound fun. Okie dokie. There we go. That's good for research. Right, tick time on. Let's get time coming on. Nova, you need to get back really soon. Nova is bleeding out in the balloon. How far away? She's bleeding, not life-threatening, but her health is coming down quite considerably. Nova, you need to come back. Because at the rate this is going, in about the next minute of real-world time at this speed, you're going to be dead. And you're going to be dead in a balloon, which means I assume we lose the balloon as well. Vanessa reached farming 1. Okay, that's good. Never a bad thing to have more people doing the farming. Oh no, please come back. We're going to lose some tea. That's okay. Right. Okay, Nova, you need to get back to, you need to go and lie down somewhere. And the second you do, we are going to send somebody over to treat you. Okay, Nova, just a quick check on your health. 50, so you're bleeding 8 per hour. Right arm torn off flesh. Oh dear, right, you are in a bad way, Nova. Right, Nova, get to bed, please. You nip into bed there. So you're going to go and await treatment. And I think the instant you go and lie down. Can we do that now? Right, Vanessa, this is a big job. No, don't go and sleep in the bed. Oh, hang on. Nova's not kind of registering as a person just yet. I think because she has to lie down first. Okay, so she then lies down. Right, Vanessa, you need to come over here. You are a super doctor. Heal Nova. Reserved by Annette. Annette, I admire your sort of dedication to the cause, but Vanessa is the super doctor. That is her job. She's an impeccable healer. Let's let her go and heal, please. So if you could, go and do that really soon. Healing Nova. Right, you're actually getting a bit of a chip on as well, which is good. Grab some antibiotics, I assume, and some bandages or whatever, and get over here pretty quickly. Get in here, sort this out, please. Yeah, burn, that's bad. But yeah, the torn off flesh means you are bleeding out quite a bit. Okay, I think we're going to be okay. Hopefully Nova can then heal up from this. Oh, Nova, you were supposed to go and find a new survivor, but instead you come back with bits of your arm missing. I do apologise. Okay, that's all good. We are still down on electronics. Hopefully we can make some of that. Oh, the battery's still broken. Or is it the other battery? Is it that battery over there that's gone wrong? I thought it just saw a weird spark. Yeah, now that battery's gone wrong. Brilliant. I'm glad our batteries keep malfunctioning all the time. That really helps. However, there you go. The torn off flesh has been treated, so she's no longer bleeding out. And then I think we're just dealing with the burn. That's also been treated. Okay, so now, hopefully, Nova can have a couple of days of rest, I would have thought, and then she can go back out and do stuff again. But for now, I think, yes, she has to have a little bit of a lie down. Right, we do need to do something with all of the food we are gathering, because, yeah, we are picking up quite a lot of it now. How full is that? That's looking pretty full. That's looking... Hang on, that is full. 20 out of 20 slots are full. That's nearly full. Although, hang on, we are storing the healing balm under there, which I suppose is okay. I suppose that's okay. And then over here, that's looking okay, actually. That's... Hello. Okay, that was a little bit weird. A giant dog walking past. No, it's all fine. Yeah, that's okay, because that's all our sort of finished food. We've got loads in there. Food is looking absolutely magnificent. Right, okay, so don't need to worry about food too much. We are going to keep gathering all this food. We're going to keep gathering it all. Somebody did say there was a setting on the setting here. Oh, there you go. You can harvest until we have so much stuff. So then we're not going to keep sort of overloading it over here. I mean, how much food do we have? We've got almost 1,000 buttermelons. So what if we say harvest until we have 1,000 buttermelons? That's okay. And then grain, we've got 1,000. But we do use grain for a lot of other stuff. we use grain to put into this thing to turn it into the oil. So we want to keep the grain coming, and we do that there as well. So we do want to keep on with the grain. So that's going to be good, but maybe we do that until we have, let's say, 1,500 grain. These things here, the definitely not meat bananas, do that until we have, 500 of those. That seems pretty good. We go through the purple leaf stuff. That's absolutely fine. Not too much of a bother. Keep growing those. Keep growing those. How about these? We've got 280 of those. So do that until we have 400. That should be plenty. That should be plenty. Okay, I think that should sort things out in terms of our sort of food stuff for now. That should be okay. Now, while they're all having a bit of a rest, somebody in the comments did say that when we were looking over at the lake thing over here, I think it was in this direction, wasn't it? Hang on, which direction was it? It was over here, wasn't it? Is it down there? There's some water. They said they thought they saw some blue plant things that we'd not seen before over here. So I think they said it was round here. So we were looking at this and we found these things. We looked over here. That's where we first saw the wormy plants. And we went, ooh, wormy plants, that's good. Oh, all of our power's gone off. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, right, we'll go back and sort that out in a minute. But then I think they said, when we kind of went back up this way, they thought they saw some things over here, which they might well have done. I just didn't see. But I can't zoom out anymore. It'd be nice to zoom out just a teeny tiny bit more, and then we could sort of do that thing. So yeah, we've got anything we haven't seen before? No. Okay, maybe I'm not looking in the right place for these things. But yeah, we could find a new food source. If we could find like fruit or something, we could start making different things. But I just don't think it's here. Because, all the things aren't necessarily on every map. So maybe this map just doesn't have fruit on it. Maybe it's just not a thing that we have access to. That's just, purple leaf and rock chunks and everything else. Loads of rock down here. Really good to go and stock up on stone stuff here. That tree there is the bare roots tree. We've never seen one of those before, so we could observe that, but we don't really need to. We don't need to. I don't know if there are any fruit plants anywhere. Nests and everything else, scissor hands and things. I don't know. Again, I might have gone right past it. I might have just missed it, but I don't know where they are. I don't know. Even if we have them, they might not be there. There might not be any sort of fruit stuff at all. And just sort of other similar looking blue plants. The, what they called, the cure plants are also blue. They're also blue. So we might want to sort of make sure that if we see a blue thing, it's not a sort of a cure plant or whatever it's called. Where are we? Hang on. Whereabouts are we? We're over here. Have we got any more spaceshipy bits near to us? There's a bit there we could go and scavenge. That might be quite good for scrap and everything else. Right, all of our devices are unpowered. This is a bit of a nuisance. Hang on a minute. Surely that thing is supposed to be active. Surely that thing is supposed to do something. So hang on a minute. Activate grid charge is below 50%. Circuit 1 is turned... Oh. Hang on a minute. Hang on. No. No, this is bad. Because that isn't connected. Hang on. So am I basically, when the power's below 50, am I turning everything off in here? Oh, no, that's no good. Hang on. What do I do with this? So average grid charge is below 50%. Circuit 1 is turned. Okay, we need to change this to say, I don't know, circuit 10. And then change that to circuit 10. So when the batteries get low, that thing will kick into life. I think that's what that means. Two of our batteries are dead as well. That probably doesn't help, does it? 2 of our batteries are very much dead. Can we please make some electronics? Can we really work on this? Because, we're in desperate need of those now, thank you. What's everybody doing? Who's got the best crafting? No, not that. That's what I wanted. There. Who has the best crafting? That's to do with electronics and stuff, isn't it? Producing new items on dedicated devices, or assembling. What's the difference? Producing assembling. Okay, so we've got Yoko, Annette, and Talas are all pretty good. But yeah, Yoko. So Yoko, what are you doing now? I think you're still on downtime. You're also doing some cooking, which is okay. That's fine. You're making pie. It's very important. But once you've done that, can you... Oh, are you doing double cooking? You've left that pie in the oven to cook, and Dave the drone takes it out, which is magnificent. Right, Yoko, what are you up to now? Can we tell what you're doing? You're doing some transporting. Okay, not that, please. When you've done that, craft electronics, if you would be so kind. There we go. So drop that off in there. Do whatever it is you got to do with that. Get some oil out of it. And then you should go and make some electronics, hopefully. Grabbing the resources, I think, which is going to be good. And then, Talas, you had, 6 on that. That's not too bad either. What are you doing right now? You are handling. Okay, what does that mean? What exactly are you doing? You are handling a furnace. Okay, not as important as electronics, please. So when you've done that, craft electronics. There we go. So 2 people working on electronics specifically. Now, has this worked? So hang on a minute. So average grid charge is below 50%. Circuit 10 is turned on. Oh, I don't understand. I thought it was just a thing that said, hey, if you get to that, then turn this generator on. But now I'm confused because the generator isn't on. That's turned off. The status is on, average grid charge is below 50%. Circuit 10 is turned on. That's on circuit 10, but that thing hasn't switched on. Maybe the low battery sensor doesn't do that. It turns on devices in its active circuit. When inactive, it turns on devices in its inactive circuit. Okay, there is no inactive circuit. So when a sensor is active, which it should be, circuit 10 is turned on, that thing should be switched on. I think the survivors still need to switch it on off, unless... Hang on a minute, Layla, when you've done whatever it is you're doing, can you turn on the generator, please? So maybe it'll switch on now until that gets to 50%, and then it'll stop. Right, so now that's on. So I wonder, when the batteries get to 50%, which isn't very long by the look of it, I don't think. So average grid charge is below 50%. Yeah, so that's going to fill up. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. So when that does eventually get to 50%, the battery sensor should trigger, and then hopefully it'll switch that off. So I think it has to be... I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know how that's going to work. We'll find out. And we're going to get attacked by animals soon, which would probably ruin our little kind of science experiment over here. But there we go. And we never did make a weapon, did we? We never did craft a weapon. Did we make any electronics? Oh, I think we did, because that battery is up and running. And is that one up and running? That one is broken, but somebody could repair it if they got on with it. Who is not doing anything? Layla, you're transporting stuff. When you finish that, can you please repair that battery? That would be grand. Thank you so much. Let's have a look at this then. So 43%. We researched elevators, just keeping an eye on the animal attack. What have we got coming in? 3 scissor hands, 10 scissor hand hatchlings, and 9 explosive scarabaei. Okay, so potential for some holes in the walls there, which is a bit of a nuisance, but never mind. Right, come on then. 47, 48, 49. No, 48. Oh, so when that goes to, there you go, 50%. So is that, yes, that's now switched off. So it had to be turned on, as it were. So the device itself had to be switched on, but then electronically, the circuit is being switched off by that thing. Okay, right. I think that makes sense, possibly. I'm not entirely sure. Got some spaceship debris. That is actually not that far away. Probably go and grab that in a bit. Grab another stuff as well. Got scrap metal and loads of synthetic material, which is good. However, how are we doing for this down here? They are growing very slowly indeed. Very slowly. Okay, fertilise that. A few people did say, if you mouse over this bit here, and then go to manure, maybe we don't need quite that much manure, 210 manure, use that. That means that Dave the drone can nip out and pick up all the poop and then put it onto the field over here, which might make them grow a bit quicker. We've found a synthetic helm. Oh, that's exciting. There it is. A synthetic helm. We've got a hat. which is good. Right, the animal attack is on the way. I think... Okay, hang on a minute, hang on. There's still the same amount. Oh no, we've not been helped by the local wildlife. Boo, local wildlife. Okay, they're coming in from behind us. So I think let's get everybody drafted, apart from Annette, because she doesn't have a weapon at all. It might be good to get Annette drafted anyway, and just get her to sort of stand indoors. Annette, you just go and stand in here, look. You stand there, because we don't want you doing your regular jobs. Right, and then Nova's got the big long-range shooty thing. That can go there. Ember can go in here. Vanessa can go in there. Yoko can go in there. Layla can go... no, I think Talas is better, isn't he? Talas can go there. And Layla does need her own tower. But for now, she can stand over there. Okie doke. Right, everybody, battle stations. And hopefully these things can kick in as well, which is going to be good. How are we for power? Power's looking okay. We're looking okay for power. I think that battery is repaired, which is good. Okay, we've got a few people in defensive positions already. This is wonderful. I can see the explodey bugs coming in. Yoko doing their best. Yoko, keep shooting. Pew, pew, pew. Okay, these are the explodey ones. This is a bit of a nuisance. Vanessa's just not... Vanessa doesn't have a ranged weapon either. Oh. Okay, Vanessa is completely and utterly no use up there. That's not you. Don't go up there, Vanessa. Come back down, please. That's pointless. Where are you two? Where are you lot? It's taking forever to get over here, look. We've got a bit of a problem on here. This wall's being destroyed by monsters. They're not near the turrets. Oh, no, this isn't how it's supposed to go. They're not supposed to attack just here. They're supposed to come round by the big shooty guns. Okay, the shooty guns are over here. This is fine. So these things are being dealt with. Shooty guns are taking out the big things. But yeah, we need to get people up here, look. Ember, can you shoot some bugs over here, please? Oh, crikey. Okay, right. Big chunky lad there. That one is enormous. Oh, they're proper scissor hands. Right, okay. Got a little bit of a problem here. They're not coming in this side. Talas. Although you might be able to shoot them if they come the other way, mightn't you? Yeah. Okay, no, we'll keep you there for now. The shooty gun is doing a good job. The shooty guns are shooting at this thing. Right. Okay, we've taken out a few bugs. Yoko is seemingly not really doing any shooting at all. Yoko, carry on shooting at the bugs. Carry on shooting. And, in fact, you know what? Talas, you might be more useful over here. Run over here, please. Oh, the bugs are through. The fence is down. Okay, we need carbon walls and everything else. The bugs are well through. They are causing us all sorts of problems. Okay, that big one's through, but it's dead. These have been picked off. These are being picked off. There's a few down here now. But hopefully we can get these two hatchlings. And then it's just a big explodey bug. Okay, damaged machine gun turret. That thing is exploded. And I think we've only got one left. It's that one there. If we could... Yoko, can you turn and shoot at that? It's right there, Yoko. You can't see it just there. You can't see just that. It's literally at the foot of the tower, Yoko. Lean over and you'll see that. Okay, so Yoko, hang on a minute, hang on. Well, that's a rubbish tower. Hang on, pause time for a second. That tower is completely useless. So they can't see in the squares directly in front of them. Right. That tower didn't help very much then. Hang on, so what can you see? Yeah, so you can't see in that corner, but you can see around there. I mean, do we need to build that tower into the wall itself? Should we just have a wall coming tier and a wall coming tier? Okay, right, that was poor. That was a poor showing because the baddies came to here. They didn't just go for the gap in the sort of defences. They came here and attacked us there, which we were not prepared for at all. I think... Let's do that. We'll grab all of the things. So 3 scissor hands. Butcher those. We loads from that. And that. And that. Okay, so loads of meat is going to come through from this. But we do have to do some running repairs as well. We've got quite a lot of destroyed structures and many damaged structures. But on the plus side, Yoko got to combat 4, which is good. So hooray for Yoko's combat 4. Right, everybody, stand down. Go and do your stuff, please. Undraft. Go and, I don't know, get something to eat and have a bit of a sleep and do some butchering and everything else. And then, yeah, really, we need to do some repairs because these things are not there anymore. They might look like they're there because they're shining red, but they don't exist. That's just a big hole in the defences, which is not a good thing at all. Okay, shooting star, another one of those. We've seen many of those before. That's okay. We're not going to go on too many expeditions right now, because I think at the moment we need everybody down here getting all this stuff sorted. Get all the repairs done and all the butchering done and everything else. And then when that's done, we can then go on expedition. But I just want to get all that kind of sorted out. Just get all these kind of things butchered. I mean, it's quite a lot to do. There's quite a lot to do down here, but we should have a massive pile of meat soon. We should have loads of meat, 139 insect meat, and we use that in here to turn that into the animal fat stuff. So hang on, why don't we put that at the top of the list? Prioritise that rather than the vegetable oil, which is next door. That's making loads of that, so that's absolutely fine. So yeah, why don't we just do that, look? There we go, look. So that now is going to make some lovely animal fat. Just put the insect meat in there. And how are we looking over here? Still doing some butchering. More meat being transported. Surely Dave the drone should be on that. Dave the drone, what are you doing? Or are you currently still transporting poop? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, right. So needed fertilizers 2. Okay, are we still grabbing stuff over here? Let's just quickly do that then, shall we? So that's 160 manure. We don't need that much. 20 manure. Yeah, use that, please. So maybe Dave the drone nip back over there and grab that. If I can see Dave the drone. Where is Dave the drone? There. Ah, Dave the drone is transporting manure. Okay, where have we put that, Dave the drone? Where is the manure being stored? I'm a little bit dubious about this. Are we just storing it on a shelf? Is it upstairs? Do we have... Yeah, we've got 207 manure, apparently. I don't know where we keep it. Oh, just on a shelf. That's just not good, is it? I mean, that's going to whiff somewhat rotten, isn't it? That's going to be horrible. Okay, right, there we go. Right, so we're storing manure on a shelf because, yeah, that's the obvious place for it. Let's just let time tick on, shall we? I think maybe get through to the morning. Oh, we've got some more scrap metal. That's good. Get through to the morning. And then, yeah, we'll see what we can do from there. But let's just try and get through to the morning. Let everybody have a good night's sleep. We do need to do some more upgrading of furniture. We've now got 33 carbon nanotubes, which is exciting. So I think, yes, if we could get some more of these done, that would be brilliant. So yeah, get what we're doing until 50. No, get until 150 carbon nanotubes, please. We want lots of those, thank you. We could upgrade our little fences out the front there to carbon fences. That might be worth doing because then they're going to be a little bit stronger, which means they're less likely to fall apart during attack like we just saw happen. So they have an integrity of 150. What's the current one? 50. So they can take 3 times the hits that these wooden sort of defences can. Okay, that might be worth doing. That might be worth doing. And we've just researched carbon fortifications. So I think that means now we can change these fortifications into carbon as well. It costs 10 per thing, per section of wall. So it's going to be an awful lot of carbon to get that done. But again, it might be worth doing. Although they don't really attack around here. They attack around this bit, which is a bit of a nuisance. But it might be worth upgrading all these. Is it worth doing that? So, yeah, we're repairing them all. They'll get around to repairing them anyway. Why didn't it select them all? Hang on, if we just go like that, double click, that is 101 pole fences. That's 100 pole fences. That's 101. That's 109. I don't get why it's not selecting them all. Hang on, what if we just go like that and go, okay, 115 pole fences. Can we please upgrade 115 pole fences to carbon fences? Yes. Okay, it's going to take a very long time for that time. We are 302 materials down on that. That's a bit daft, but it's probably worth doing because then things aren't going to get in and cause problems. It's going to just be a little bit better, isn't it? We've left 12 meat out there and that little kind of bird is helping itself to it. Do you know what? Fair enough. Why not, eh? Can we observe you? Can somebody go and observe that thing? That'd be quite good. We scavenge some more stuff. Okay, oh, no queued research. Let's go and get some research done. We are running out of research, to be fair. We are running out. We can't do winemaking because we haven't found any fruit. So we definitely can't do that. I mean, what? Solar roofs. Yes, that's going to be good. Yeah, we shall have some of that, thank you. That sounds magnificent. I mean, really, if we look over here, Are we likely to build on the top of there? We were thinking of putting in a like a sort of a shooting corridor. So if we did get attacked by the flying creatures again, we just have a little corridor on here. We're surrounded by windows. Everybody goes in. They can shoot out the windows. Is it worth doing that? Oh, hang on. We've nearly observed the flying lizardy thing. They've called it a pancoth. This parrot-like lizard feasts on animal carcasses, as we've just seen. For lack of a better name, I'll call it pancoth. Yeah, but where did that come from? Or did you just make it up in your head? Did you think, okay, we've got Mooble Hoop, Zorbog, Pancoth. Oh, Pancoth, that sounds good. These birds seem to be fairly common in the region. They nest on the trees and can be seen flying around in search of dead prey. It's probably not worth the time and effort to hunt them. They don't seem very meaty and fly away when approached, making them difficult targets. Okie doke, right. Yeah, makes perfect sense, but at least we've checked that, which is good. Yes, so if we do get solar roofs, we could put them up on here. Yeah, we were going to have a little kind of shooting gallery type thing, weren't we? Is it worth getting one of those in? We've got 146 wood. I think what we'll do is let's get through to the end of today. Get through to the end of the day. Nova. We could send Nova away on another trip out. Let's do that, shall we? Expeditions. Not those ones. Cruise ship debris. Shooting star. We've seen those loads. Let's go and do another one of these. Cruise ship debris. Nova. A few people are saying, hey, you could send somebody else out. But Nova's got the highest physical, which means she's going to bring back the most stuff. So Nova, again, off you pop. Have a lovely trip out. Hopefully this one is a little bit less explodey than the other one. One of our wind turbines has gone wrong. Of course it has. Oh dear me. But power looking pretty good. Look at that. The 3 batteries almost full. That's very good. No electronics though. Again, not got any electronics. Why is that the case? Have we not got somebody with a priority of 1 on doing that? Hang on. Activities. So, assembling. Nova. What's Nova's? Nova's got 8. Nova should be assembling or cutting or hunting. I mean, Nova has just cleared off, of course. We did just tell Nova to go away. Yoko. Yoko, maybe. Hang on a minute, hang on. Change that. So Yoko can do cooking first, but then she can do some assembling. That would make sense. Talas isn't too bad. Talas is okay at crafting. Hang on, why is he only on 3? Talas, bring that down to 2. Yeah, so handle stuff and then do all these other bits and bobs. But yeah, if you could assemble, in fact, put you as assembling 1. Assemble. Go and do assemble. Talas, assemble. Just make us electronics, please. All of them. All the electronics. I was looking, by the way, when I was doing the intro bit to the video, I was looking at the dartboard. I never really looked at it before. A bit weird, isn't it? That's not an actual real dartboard. There's not, the numbers are wrong. 10, 15, 20 and 5. Is that a different form of darts that I'm unfamiliar with? Because, the idea is when you get 20's at the top, isn't it? And you aim for the treble 20 just there, but 10's at the top, but then you're supposed to have 1 through to 20 on a dartboard, are you not? Or is that a different form of darts we're looking at there? Is that some other version? I'm not entirely sure, but that is a little bit strange, but there we go. Right, so get time ticking on. Let's see what we can do. Let's just try and get more stuff sorted out in the base. But yeah, electronics, I would say, has got to be an important thing. Malfunction ceiling lamp, botherations. Did we do any of the upgrades over here? Did we start? Oh yeah, there, look. Okay, look, we've got little sort of carbon fence bits. They've randomly done these bits over here, but there we go. I've been feeling a bit sickly lately, says Annette. It's probably just a cold, nothing to be done about it, but I hope they won't escalate into something nasty. Very ominous, Annette, but okay. Yeah, try not to sneeze in other people's faces. Just good advice for life generally. Okie doke, wonderful. So Annette has a bit of a cold, which is a nuisance, but there we go. Not the end of the world, not the end of the world. Okay, right, get well soon, Annette. Okay, expedition complete, cruise ship debris. What did you find? I see a little ways off the crash site some rags and torn clothes. Probably a crate broke there and the wind's been scattering its contents everywhere. I could try to find something useful before it's all blown away or ruined by the weather. Again, clothes and textiles we're okay with. We can make our own. Scavenging. Just scrap metal, because that turns into alloys. We need alloys for everything. So, yeah, more scavenging, please. Just bring back scrap metal and bits and bobs. It's all going to be useful. Thank you very much. One thing I was looking at, the batteries. after a proper night when, all the batteries are working and we've not had a heat wave and everything's been running normally, the batteries are looking pretty good. So maybe overnight we do keep the 3D printer running. Maybe we should keep that ticking over overnight, because that turns off overnight, but I don't think it should. I think we leave that running overnight. So control circuit, just none. That can just carry on going. We just want that to run all the time, I think. So yeah, I think that's what we do. So somebody switch that to control circuit, nothing, and that can just run forever. I mean, okay, it'll make a bit of a noise, because I imagine, because it's a printer, it must make noise. It's got mechanical moving bits. So I guess it kind of goes meep, 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 meep. But yeah, it's fine. They're way down the corridor. Hopefully they won't hear it. It's all going to be fine. So yeah, that would be good if that could just stay on all the time. And then it can just keep printing the carbon nanotubes and the meat and everything else. Oh yeah, we did that to a limit, didn't we? We did the meat to a certain limit. Push the carbon nanotubes to the top, I would say. Do that to the top and just keep working on the carbon nanotubes. It might even make sense to get 2 3D printers. It might make sense to get 2 of those. But I mean, look, we are slowly working on this. They are getting it done. Every little bit of sort of carbon nanotube that gets produced is immediately going into here. But yeah, we could possibly do with another one of those. Or we just have to just be patient and wait. Just be patient. We'll get there eventually. These will all be changed into carbon bits in good time. I mean, it's going to be days. It's going to be days and days and days. Oh, and also, hang on a minute. I forgot about those bits there. The stone fence also needs to be carbon fence. So, yeah, a little bit of work to do with the carbon stuff. But that's okay. It's fine. I think a few people in the comments, there's been discussion in the comments about the, where are those nest things? Where are the nests? There's one over here, I think, isn't there? So a few people, including Dave from WeHouse, who gave us this game. Without Dave, we'll be playing this game. But yeah, Dave did say, if you go to the insect nest things, and then take on the insects, kill them, and then go and sort of forage around in here, you can get a lot of carbon out of it. And I think a few other people said, no, on this map, you don't get carbon. So I'm not entirely sure. I don't know what we get out of it or not now. Yeah, a few people said on this map, you get a different thing out of the nests. You don't get carbon out of this. So you get loads of carbon nanotubes out of it normally. But yeah, I think we get something else. I think we get silicon out of it on this particular map. I'm not really sure. There's quite a lot of stuff over here that we've never looked at. Look. Observe nest formations. I mean, is it worth going over here and attacking this thing one day? We'd need people with better weapons, of course. But it might be worth doing that. And also, I don't know where we are. Down there. Wonderful. Yay. There we are. Good. I wasn't completely lost and going off in the wrong direction. That's quite encouraging. I mean, yeah, maybe one day we get that done. Maybe one day that is something we could look at. We have researched solar roofs. People are getting that cold. That's a bit of a bother. Yoko got to cooking 9, which is good. Yeah, one thing a few people did say is that, yeah, people aren't wearing hats. People are not wearing hats, which is not good enough. So, Annette, after you've done whatever it is you're doing, equip a straw hat, please. And then Ember, equip a straw hat. I don't know, has that got straw hats in? Where's our hat store? It looks like that is the hat cupboard. Okay. Nova, you're out and about. Yeah, you need a hat. You need a hat. You need a hat. And Layla, you also need a hat. Okay, right. Everybody, when you've done your current jobs, go and get a hat. Oh, there we go. Nova comes back. 100 scrap metal. That's fantastic. That is what we want, because we can immediately turn that into alloys, which we use for so many things. Right, that's really good. And, Nova, would you like to go and get yourself a hat? There you go, lovely. And I think, are we going to make some more or not? Yes, we've got 1 in stock. So now Layla is going to go and make some hats, which is brilliant. I love the fact that we just get on with things, just make hats and everything else. How are we doing for tea? We are looking okay for tea. That one, looking a little bit grim, but that's fine. Ember's now got a cold. Botherations, okie dokie. Yeah, what do we need to build the roof solar panel things? Whereabouts are they? Would they be under housing now? Are they a type of roof? Yeah, there we go. Solar roof. So 5 bits of silicon, 3 carbon nanotubes, and that gives us a little bit of power. So 5 bits of power. I mean, that's quite good, isn't it? If we just, I don't know, on here, look, we could cover that entire thing in that. We could go, yep, there we go, loads of roof bits. That would generate a lot of power. However, I would like to get a sort of aerial attack shooting corridor thing set up. That would be quite useful. So maybe we outline that now, and then on top of that, we put the solar roofs, just to generate a little bit of power. They produce 5 power. That's okay. That's fine. 5 power is good. We like that. Yeah, how about we get that set up now, just to give people something to do. We've got electronics. We've got 2 pieces of electronics. My goodness me, we've not had that much in ages. Yeah, if we go to here, so get the ceilings done. So planks, that's absolutely fine. And again, we'll leave 2 around the edge, because really, this just needs to be a little sort of a thin sort of corridor type thing. Hang on, that's gone to the max size, has it? So like that, and then do the same. No, hang on a minute, I didn't do the didn't do the clicky thing. There we go. Yeah, so like that, and then 2 away from the edge. So a bit like that. And then on there, on the top of there, we can put all the different kind of solar roof panel things. And then we want loads of windows along here as well. So we can open the windows and shoot at the monsters, shoot at the flying things. That might keep us safe. That's what people have said seems to be the best option. So yeah, we'll try and go for that, I think. I mean, yeah, is that the best thing we can do? And then again, we can walk around here. We can put some more shooty guns on it if we need to. We've got sort of positions for shooty guns. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll go for that now. Okay, Talos has now caught that cold that's going around, which is a bit of a bother, but there we go, never mind. It's not too sort of disruptive, I don't think. And in terms of our little sort of top floor thing here, they've almost got it together. I mean, it's got no walls or anything, but right now, it's finished. That's really good. I think Dave the drone is key to that. The delivery drone picking the stuff up from over here and dropping it off here pretty much automatically and immediately is really helpful. Dave the drone just keeps the whole thing ticking over. There is Dave the drone. Hello, Dave the drone. How are you? Right, so now I've got that one there. It is going to need walls and windows and everything else. How are we going to do the windows exactly? What do we need? So tall windows? Do we need that? Provides room, ventilation and lighting while open and conserves heat while closed. Now what I think we want to do is, I think we'll have the windows kind of spaced. So not every single square is going to be a window, but we'll just have sort of windows on alternate sort of spots. It is going to take up quite a lot of, it's going to be loads of stuff. It's going to be loads of materials, but never mind. It's kind of important to get it done. But I think what we'll do is people can climb up here. So I don't think we'll have stairs going up here because that's just a bit of a nuisance. If we look down here, there's nowhere really for the stairs to go to get up into that bit. It's going to be a little bit of a fiddly thing, isn't it? They'll have to go potentially here, but they have to move that door. It's a bit of a bother. So they can just climb up here. They can climb up. We'll put, actually, hang on. Can we put, there are ladders, aren't there? Hang on. Yeah, there. Ladders. We could put an elevator in. No, that's too excessive. It's too excessive. We don't really need this very much. So if we just go, just put a ladder, just a metal ladder, just a normal metal ladder. Although a wooden ladder would be better. It's not quite as got quite as much integrity, but it doesn't really matter. So if we just put a ladder there, put a ladder on that side, and then is that in the middle, more or less? Yes, it is. It's exactly in the middle. Wonderful. And then put a ladder on this side. Oh, we can't put a ladder in the middle on this side. It's going to be slightly off centre, but never mind. Housing and ladder, wood and ladder. Okay, so put that there. So people can then climb up here, and then we'll just put the walls in, and then we'll just put some windows in. And then if we do get attacked by flying things, everyone can just climb up the ladders and then get into their kind of fighting position up here. That's what I think we do. They'll try and get those ladders done soon. However, also, another thing we need to look at, we need to make some guns, please. We need to make some weapons, because now we've got 2 people without any weapons, which is generally bad. So craft weapons. I mean, what do we need for this? 2 power cells. What have we got? 3 power cells. We could make 1 pulse rifle and then a pistol. Have we got CPU cores? Yes, we have. Okay, so let's make a pistol. In fact, make a pulse rifle. So make one of those, and then make... Yeah, working on power cells. Oh, we've got 3 in stock? Why are we not working on that? Oh, because we're just doing electronics. Okay, so for now, push the pulse rifle up to the top. So make a pulse rifle, and then make us a pistol as well, please. Just do 1 each of those, just to make sure that we have got everybody with weapons. Okay, yeah, that's good. So hopefully somebody can get on that. I think Talas was handling the 3D printer, which is good. Okie doke. Yeah, if we could do that, that would be good. And then let's go back up to here and just put the walls and stuff on here. I think we've got plenty of wood now. So let's just get the walls in, shall we? So where are we? Plank walls. Let's just get that bit kind of set up with walls, and then we'll look at what we can do with the windows and the doors and everything else. Okay, there's all the walls kind of blueprinted. That's very good. We are going to get attacked very soon. 16 scissorhand hatchlings, 3 overgrown scarabei, and 5 explosive ones. Okay, so that might be okay. Depends again where they come in. If they try and break through the wall over here, that might be a bit of a bother. But if they come through here, that's going to be okay. Yoko's got pneumonia. Oh, how did that come about? Did you have a cold? And now you've got pneumonia? Okay, Talas is coming in. It still confuses me why Vanessa doesn't get up and do this. It's like your number one job. It's your number one thing. Alicia's got the floaty bed. Move your hand out the way. There we go. Yoko with the lovely floaty bed. Very nice. Okay, right, so she's been treated for that. That's okay. That'll be sorted out. Yes, on this floor then. That's looking good. I think we do have the wood for that. It's just going to be a case of, yeah, Dave the drone just moving the stuff around, look. So that's fine. So Dave the drone's on that. We do need some doors so we can get in. That would be useful. Let's just get a couple of doors. Just some plank doors will do. Just put one in the middle there. And I didn't hold the button down to do the thing again, so we're going to have to select it again. Where's the cursor gone? Hang on a minute. And door-a-tee door. Like that. Okay, so I think what we'll do is let's get through this next fight and then we'll wrap things up. But yeah, I quite like our little top floor. And the top of here, do you know what? Let's put one of these things in. Where are they? Housing, roof, solar roofs. Yeah, let's get one of these in, shall we? Can do all sorts of different bits with it, look. Yeah, this is going to be the top, isn't it? So requires very strong support floor. Oh, it requires bricks, carbon, concrete, or metal. No! Okay. Okay, we can't build the solar roof. Okay, never mind. We will do eventually. One day we'll be able to do that. We've got enough sort of power stuff going on as it is. But, you know, one day we can get some nice roof stuff on here. But, yeah, there we go. Right, let's get this fight out the way. Let's get the aggressive animal fight out the way. They're over here. Are we being helped out? I think we might be 16, 3, and 4. Are we being helped out? I think, I'm not entirely sure. 16, 3, and 4. Okay, right, we are being attacked now, and Net's got a cold again. Oh dear. Right, okay, battle stations, everybody, battle stations. Where's all the fancy wall? Over there. Brilliant. So not the outside bit. You've worked on the inside bit of the wall first. I mean, I suppose, yeah, that's on me. I could have told you to do the outside bits first, but there we go, never mind. Did we get a weapon made? Bother. No. Okay, right. You lot. So Ember, where are they attacking from? Whereabouts are they? They're over there. So hopefully they are going to come down to the front of the base. So put you there. Put Ember here. And then we'll put Talas just there. We'll put Yoko just there. Put Jayla just there. And then, yeah, Vanessa and Annette, you're both asleep. So maybe you can just stay asleep. The others are like, are they napping? Oh, yeah, I won't wake them. Oh, don't just let them stay asleep. It'll be fine. Everybody else comes out here, though. Right, run time on a little bit quicker. And hopefully, yeah, we've got the automated defences anyway. So if the baddies do get a bit near and we're sort of, you know, still making our way to the towers, we can still shoot at them. Okay, one of them is already dead. And the other one is already dead. Okay, that sniper rifle thing that Nova's got is fantastic. That is dead. Okay, yeah. Now the automated turrets kick in. Shoot-a-tee shoot. Down to 14 and 4. Yeah, the explosive ones are the problem. If we could target the explosive scarabei, so they blow up over here, not near the walls, that'd be really good. because they damage the walls otherwise. Right, these have been picked off nice and easy. This is wonderful. They're not even getting down to the front. This is brilliant. Yeah, oh, Vanessa's woken up at least. Vanessa's going, is that gunfire I can hear outside? That's interesting. Annette's is still sound asleep. Right, here's an explosive one. Good. Okay, we picked that up over there. That's an overgrown one, I think. That's very dead. And I think we've got the final few coming in. There's one over there, look. It's miles away. Come on, hurry up. Right, we're down to 1 hatchling and 2 explosive ones. There's the hatchling. There was the hatchling, but now it's quite dead. And I imagine that's going to be your fate as well. Explodey explode. So now we're down to you. And you've already been beaten up anyway. And now you are still quite dead. Okay. Right, Nova, you're lethal with that thing. That weapon is amazing. Right, undraft. You are, I think Annette just went, nah, they've got it sorted. I'm going to go and harvest some grain. Okie doke. Right, final thing we do before we wrap up. Just zoom out a little bit. Right, where's all the lovely meat? Okay, 16 hatchlings, yes. 3 overgrown, yes. And 4 explosive. Butcher those, please. And I think with that done, we will wrap things up. Let's wrap things up for now. And then when we come back, we'll try and get everybody a weapon. That'd be quite good. If we could work on that, that would be quite handy. Because yeah, we've got Vanessa and Annette who aren't armed at all, which isn't very encouraging. And then I think we'll try and get our little kind of aerial defence thing sorted here. So, I mean, the walls can go in pretty quickly. I think, oh, those walls are already in, look. They've done that already. So we'll try and get some windows in. I'm not quite sure which ones we'll put in, but we'll sort of dot some windows in across here and across that side. And then we'll see how they work. Because you have to open the window for them to fire out of it. I'm not quite sure how that works. Can we see on here? There. Close blinds. Do we have to open the window then? I'm not entirely sure how that works. I don't know how the window bit works in this game. Oh, maybe we need to get wooden windows in. Okay, that might make a little bit more sense. Because, yeah, the wooden windows, if we look at that picture there, have got sort of shutter hatch type things. So I assume we can pop them open and then shoot at the baddies from inside the building out of the window. Doesn't really work with that one there, which is why when you click on that, it says close blinds, because that obviously has glass and a metal frame, so it's got blinds. And then I imagine, and go back to here, let's go back to our windows, with the wooden windows, I bet it doesn't say close blinds. I bet it says open close window, because you can open and close the actual window with the blinds. I mean, metal bars might work. You could probably just stick a gun out of those and fire. And carbon, we're using carbon for too much other stuff at the minute. So I think we'll put a hold on that for now. Maybe we can get some carbon windows at some point in the future. But right now, let's maybe think about getting some wooden windows in. And you know what? Just so I don't forget, maybe, can we have tall wooden windows? No, we can't. Okay, so how about we put one of these in and then I'll go, oh yeah, we were going to do some wooden windows. That was the plan, wasn't it? Let's just get some of these in. Let's put one in like that. And then I'll think, ah, yes, wooden windows. That's what we were up to. There we go. And I think now, with that done, we will wrap things up for now. Let's finish things up for there. Come back next time. Try to get our little kind of upstairs defensive bit sorted out. And then we'll just see where we go from there. Can we get any more kind of carbon nanotube stuff done? Can we improve the defences out the front? Can we possibly get some more floaty furniture? Because that was a little bit lacking today, wasn't it? So plenty to do here. We'll come back next time and see what we get up to. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on in next time out in Stranded Alien Dawn. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. You've been sentenced to 23 years for multiple crimes, including loud humming and public nose picking. Oh my goodness me. It looks like we're serving bacon, eggs, green stuff, and whatever that might be just there. Our psychologist has been murdered by a prisoner with a fountain pen.